Epping day 2. We are fresh off of our 395.8 last night, and I'm falling over getting on the car. We are fresh off that number, and we are insanely happy with that. And Dad wants to run faster today, so today is going to be a good day. I am sitting on the car, it is all put together. Austin is over there adjusting the valves, but he's having to do some feeler gauge repair because he just broke the feeler gauge. So that's fun. But other than that, we're about ready to do some racing. What you doing here, Gravy?
I'm putting those tire pressure to 7.5 pounds to roll them out to see how round they are and to get them the same size. So
how are you doing that?
This one is at somewhere at 117 3/4, and the other one's at 117 1/4. So I'm making this one, or making that one bigger to match this size.
Sweet.
So I gotta let air out of this.
Alright, we are sitting in the car ready to warm it up. It's ready to go. Austin got the valves all adjusted. Hey Dad, you got a second?
Yeah.
So will you explain what was going on in the clutch that was causing it to drop holes and not have enough load on it?
Basically, if the engine don't have load on it, it can't pull on it.
Okay.
So then there's too much fuel for the load. So
then it floods the cylinders and...
It just, nitro needs a load to burn. So if there's not enough load, it won't burn. You can't throw me on the spot like that because I need to think of a best way to give you the answer so it makes sense to everybody. Okay?
We'll revisit this.
It's like when I ask him if he loves me and he just sits there and
no, Tyler.
Oh, now he's quick about it.
Answer's no.
Instead of staring at the ground and like, how do I say this?
So Austin, how's it feel being the favorite son?
That's what you're saying?
Pretty good. It's the best. A real father would know.
I am walking out to be able to back Dad up. It's kind of cool. This is my 3rd time doing it now, and it's kind of cool just looking around, seeing all the fans that are here. This place is packed. I believe they said it's sold out, and it's just a cool little walk to remind you of what you're getting to do and how cool this stuff is. So it's just a ton of fun. Went up in smoke at like, I don't know, less than 100 feet, probably not even 60 feet. Alright, let's go service it and do it again. Something that I've noticed that's kind of cool, I'm sitting here bolting the intake on, but Dad is doing multiple duties as both my head assistant and tuner, which the tuner one is a little bit more important. And when we came back to the pit, I nearly had his head off before he was outside and changed and done with the tuning bit. And part of it is I'm speedy fast on the head, like I've just gotten that way by doing it so much. Like, you need the experience. But yes, and Heather used to tell me, or Dad used to be like the quickest guy in the pits on anything in this on the car. And Heather always told me, oh yeah, you're gonna be just like your dad like that. Well, now I'm starting to see it, which is kind of cool, because it's a useful skill to have as long as you do everything correctly. So, working on that. We're doing good on this service. Alright, this time around that service was much better and gives me a little bit more confidence in our abilities to go rounds and actually make it up to the lanes without it being a total cluster, but we got it all figured out. The car is put together and they're hooking up the battery and we're fixing to start it in just a few minutes. So yeah, let's do this. It's going good. What are you filling out here, Dad?
What's that, son?
What are you filling out on that little notebook?
I'm just making sure all of our notes are in order in case I got to make a decision up there. I know what I did.
Gotcha. What kind of decision?
How much primary on the clutch, tire pressure, all that, lots of decisions.
Gotcha. That has got to be a bad juju name for that car. Like, I wouldn't name my car that. I'd be scared of something like that happening. 1 at 3:13. Heck yeah. Probably can't, actually you definitely can't see it because I can hardly see it. There is a crack here in the last rod journal of this block where the last crankshaft broke in Phoenix. So we are going to pull the block out and put a fresh short block in there for tonight so that we don't take any chances of anything going bad tomorrow, because we're planning on going a few rounds. So towards the end of the day, when everybody's kind of just doing their own thing and cleaning up, we usually each throw like an AirPod in or whatever. So let's go around and see what everybody's listening to. Starting with Tyler, what you listening to?
It's actually on pause, so I don't know.
Oh.
Comfortable Liar by Chevelle.
What about you, Jake? What you listening to?
His is the Boy Scouts of America National Anthem on loop, 8-hour album.
Jake Hill, Urge is the one that just played. I don't know what the one just started.
Nice. I have No Role Models by J. Cole playing, courtesy of Austin, because he introduced me to that song. What soundtrack is playing in your brain right now?
Tuesday. It depends.
What you doing over here, Dad?
Making the blower good again.
How you doing that?
I'm putting new strips in it. See these white and orange strips? They seal the rotors up to the case and to themselves, and I'm putting new ones in it.
For the audience, why does it have to be sealed up?
Because we don't want to be dropping holes tomorrow. When the blower gets loose, it doesn't seal up as good. When it ain't sealed up as good, it don't make as much air, and then it can't burn as much nitro.
That makes sense. Cool. Header gasket looks mint. So, Gravy just came up and asked me what I was doing, and I thought about it. I have explained this on video before, but it's been a couple of years, and we've gotten a ton of new viewers. So, what I was just doing is going through and bridging the motor, and we are getting the height of the piston when it's at TDC above the deck of the motor. So, the best way to explain this is Dad treats each piston as 8 individual little engines. And using the numbers that he gets from those engines and the average that he gets from those engines, he's able to pick head gaskets and make a reliable call of what he needs based off of his compression ratios and what he likes to have in the car. Since it's been a minute since I've done it, since I don't normally do it, Austin is going to go through and double check me on bridging the motor. Got anything to add about bridging the motor?
No, just make sure your zero is right. Make sure you aren't sitting on a sleeve.
You got a what had happened was for today?
I only went fast when it was hot. It was nice. Everybody noticed it. Everybody's scared. They're gonna see it 4 more times tomorrow. 5th time when we do throttle wax out.
Could you be any louder? I am about dead tired right now. About fixing to fall over kind of thing, but another few minutes we're gonna put some heads on once Dad picks gaskets, and then we are headed to the hotel and headed to bed, and gonna get up early and come back and do it all over again, this time for race day. So on that note, we are super happy with how the car is doing, and nothing to complain about currently. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We've got a first round matchup with Blake Alexander after qualifying 10th. So we'll see you tomorrow. Never give up.